Hello guys, I am Bad Jokes FM. This is my first ever go at making a YouTube video, so I hope this is going to be alright. Hope you're all going to really enjoy this. Any comments or tips would be greatly appreciated down below in the comment section, as I really want to get better at this. This is something I've been trying to get into for a little while. I've been watching people for the last year or two, and it's just got into my head the last couple of months that I really want to get into this. So any advice would be really appreciated. Just like I say, get on to me down below, and I will get back to you. And now a little bit about me. I've been playing FM/CM/any management games ever since I was little, 8, 9, as far as I can remember. So for almost 20 years now, I've been playing management games. In fact, my obsession with these kind of games was so much that I was never really interested in being a footballer when I grew up. I just wanted to be a manager. I just wanted to be the man on the side, just shouting at everyone, bossing it about. That's what I wanted to do. So these games are awesome. But the fact of the matter is that although I've been playing these games for 20 odd years, I've never really won too much on here. So if you're expecting someone to just win everything straight away, that's not going to be me. But we are going to hopefully have a lot of fun with this. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a great time doing this, and it's something different for me. Something different for me because I always start with my team West Ham, so that explains a little bit why I've never really won too much. Because unfortunately, during my lifetime, we've never really been that great. But but this is going to be good. The team I've chosen to do this series with is Brentford FC. A couple of reasons for that is that it's one of my best mates' team. I've been there for a game. It's a really good atmosphere down there. There's a pub on every corner, which is amazing. I had a really good time when I went there, and also they do have a half decent team, which I will get into with you guys in a moment. In a moment, and this is going to be my series. I'm going to name it the Buzzing Bees, which is a bit of an obvious name, but if any of you can think of anything else, please let me know down in the comment section below. Like I say, I want to make this as good as possible. And just before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am going to be using a couple of editor data files, which are pros, agents, CAMPA and Wonderkid files. And just for an extra bit of realism, I'm also going to be using the real fixtures for England, so I can keep as much to the real world as possible. Now let's get on to the finances and the team and everything along those lines. So first off, we've got the finances here, which is just under £4 million in the bank, which is a decent little amount. I've been in worse situations with West Ham in the past, as I'm sure you can understand. So 4 million in the bank, not a bad little sum. We've already made £1 million profit this season, which is good. We do only have 500,000 in the transfer budget though, which is a little bit of a concern, as I'm sure you're aware, you can't really buy too much for that these days, and we are only allowed to keep 55% of our transfer revenue, which I am going to be talking to the board about and seeing if we can improve that a little bit. But as things stand, that's the situation as we find it. And as for the wage budget, the wage budget has been set at 202,000, which is a decent little amount for a championship team the size of Brentford. And we are using 197,000 of that at the moment, with 5,000 of that going on being free. So that's 5,000 there we can use, which is a decent little amount. But like I said, and I may be improving that. I may be improving that if we can't get the transfer revenue that we can keep. If I can't get that up, I will be moving the transfer budget over to loans and looking at whatever loans we can get from the Premiership or maybe abroad, just to improve the team a little bit. But like I say, I don't think the squad needs too much improving, because if we have a look over here and go on to the general info, go back onto the positions, as you can see, we don't have the smallest squad, but we also don't have the biggest squad either, I believe. But we do have a decent little team. If we go on to the values of the players, we've got Jota, who played really well when I went to see Brentford versus Nottingham Forest last season. He had a decent game. And as you can see there, he's wanted by Crystal Palace, so that may be a bit of a concern that we might not be able to keep hold of him. But if we can't, and then we can get the board to agree to improve the revenue we can keep. That could be 10 million or so that we could use to improve the team. But I would rather not. I would rather keep him, and the main reason I would rather keep him is one, he is a brilliant little player, but two, Alan Judge, who I believe is one of Brentford's star men, he is currently injured on this database. And as you can see there, he is out for 8 to 9 months with a broken leg, which is a real concern. But I'm sure that the team that I get in will be able to work around that and still pick up decent results. We also have Ryan Woods, who's a decent little right back, and Andres Jelland, I think it is how you pronounce that. I think I saw him play, and he was a really good player. He's a really good player. This is how much I've not used this in a little while. But yeah, but that is him compared to our other players, as according to my assistant manager. He is our best centre back, so I'll be using him quite a lot. Sergi Canos, who I believe came to Brentford on loan from Liverpool. I'm not sure if that's been made permanent now. Oh, it was Norwich. He started off at Liverpool, but he went to Brentford on loan, and then Norwich bought him up, and for some reason here he's not been used at Norwich and went to Brentford. And he is a good little player who I think is going to improve a lot in the future. And there's a few other people here. Josh McEachran, who I've got really high hopes for. I believe he came through the youth ranks at Chelsea, was it? Yes, it was. He started off at Chelsea, and he's always one of those players who I thought would have a big future in the game. And so hopefully that will be here with us at Brentford. And there are one or two other good players here. I wouldn't say it's the best team in the Championship, but it's by no means the worst. I think for this season I will be trying to get into the playoffs, or if not get as close as possible, so we can build for next season. But that is the team as it stands so far. One other one I think I will look at is Daniel Bentley, who I quite like. I think he has potential to be a really good keeper. That does seem to be the thing with this team. There are players who haven't quite reached their potential yet, who, if I can all help them reach their potential, that will be brilliant. And so, if we can get them to reach their potential, we should be in the Premiership in the next 2-3 years at tops. And so I think I'm going to leave that there for now. I don't think there's really too much else for us to go into. Our schedule, I'll just show you that, just so we can see the first few games of the season. We've got Huddersfield first up, which judging by their results in real life, that could be quite a difficult game. And after that we've got Ipswich and Nottingham Forest, 2 games that I think we are capable of winning. It is going to be a tough old slog this season, but I do think we will do all right. I'm really looking forward to the save. I'm really looking forward to going forward with this, and I think I am going to leave that there for now. And I think I'll bring you back the next episode tomorrow after I've played through pre-season and I've done the transfer budgets. If there's anything else you would like to see, anything you haven't seen yet, please let me know, and I'll get into it in the next few days. Thank you very much for watching. I am Bad Jokes FM.